Joseline and Stevie, how y'all doing?
Good.
Joseline, you look great. Can we say that? You know, Joseline,
can you grab the key from the
Joseline, we've been seeing so much going on. Can you please kind of elaborate on exactly what the details are between you and, you know, the people? You know, people are asking what's going on with you online. You know, well, the different blogs, websites, we've seen that they basically been asking that you all were leaving the show, so we don't know. Are you all leaving the show? Is Joseline packing her things? You know,
this is what I'm saying. You know, we just working. You know what I'm saying? We're happy to be working, and you know, I met this beautiful young lady almost 7 years ago, and she's like one of the best reality stars I've met in my life. And not only that, like most talented artists, actresses, and so forth and so on. You know, we're just working. You know what I mean?
So we saw that you all were having issues. Well, not I guess you all, more so Joseline. So Joseline, were you having issues with Mona, or you know, how was that relationship?
I mean, as far as Mona goes, it's no, you know, it's like we working. You know what I'm saying? It's like Phil Jackson. You know, him and Jordan bump heads, but you know, Jordan always go to work.
Mona's his girlfriend.
So, but Joseline, so with that, are you and Mona speaking at all? Have you spoke?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing all the speaking right now for Mona, for VH1, for NFG TV. Yo, Bentley, can we get a key?
Ray, you gonna open the door? Are you gonna open the door?
So, Joseline, how's the baby going? You know, people want to know.
Talk to them about the baby.
Shout out to Bonnie Bella. But one thing about it is, I only fuck with VH1. I don't fuck with nobody.
Hey.
So that means you are going to do something with VH1.
Look, this is close the door, Bentley. Close the door, Bentley. What I'm saying is, what you asking?
So is she coming back to the show?
I mean, you know, that I can't answer. All I can answer is, you know, that, you know, we're doing our best to raise our child together, and, you know, I don't go any places, and my brother Bentley asked me out to dinner tonight, so we out to dinner, and we're just trying to have dinner and go home in peace.
So, you know, a lot of people, can you ask Joseline, is there any way we can find out, you know, we just want to know, is she coming back to the show? Because people have been asking, are you at all coming back? You know, we just want to know, are you coming back to Love and Hip Hop, Joseline?
Wait a minute, I ain't even had no
You ask her. It's up to you, Freddie. I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Are you coming back to the show?
No. What I would say to that, I don't even want my client to answer that. You know what I'm saying? I manage my client, and let your window open. And what I would say is, my brother Bentley asked me to come out to dinner tonight, and he wanted to talk to us. It's like one of our spiritual advisors. You know what I'm saying? And he asked us to come out tonight and talk to us spiritually. You know, it's not based off anything but that, man. I love Joseline, and I want the best for her, and all she wants to do is be happy.
So one quick question. You know, you all didn't go on Wendy, and you know, a lot of people been wondering exactly, can you tell us why you didn't show up for Wendy?
I mean, you know, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I had prior engagements, and it was like, I guess it was a little miscommunication with her PR and our PR, right? Yeah, there was a little miscommunication with the PR, and our spiritual advisor just, you know, is just trying to put things in the proper perspective.
So how is your relationship with Mona?
I mean, Mona's my dog, you know what I'm saying? That's my homegirl. She's a gorilla, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a baboon.
So if Joseline leaves the show, would you leave the show with her?
I'm gonna leave, Freddie. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
All right, thank you, Steve.
Yeah, it's all up.
All right, Joseline.